with a dog, with a child, and contemplate how many blessings are around us. Take deep breaths, because not every day is the same. And as you very well know, attitude, it's a personal decision. And the perception with which you receive each day, it's solely your responsibility to face this beautiful life with a positive attitude. How do you feel today? Would you say and have an answer regarding to what happened yesterday? So whatever happened yesterday may influence today. If it is happy things, if there are good things to keep in mind for the following day, it's okay. But sometimes it's not that good. Sometimes we gotta let the past day rest. What would you say that you would love to have to accomplish on this particular Saturday? Can you believe that we are almost at the turn of finishing the year 2020? We have come to a point where we might have learned some things that we would have never expected to. We lost some people on the way. And what is the remnants of having lost those people? What would they have wanted us to do? Would they wish you to continue life with what they tried to teach you? In my case, I feel that they tried to share the best of them. Is there one person that you were able to share with that was attempting to tell you, to share with you, keep going. You are better than that. Life can be as you wish it to be. Because we have a tendency to be a little bit stubborn, a little bit hard-headed, and we think we know everything. Or we allow too many things in our head at one time. We are in such a rush, and we neglect the best advice from those that have lived a completely different path than us. They probably were more successful than us, yet they were able to love us and see us that we were making mistakes, and they just allowed that without criticizing us, without pointing out our mistakes. They were just saying, look that way. What if that way there is something for you? And they could see the beautiful potential that you hold within. Because the only one that can see within you, it's you. The only one that can choose that moment of peace when it's needed, it's you. And the one that may want to go back over there in that corner house and just share a tear with the walls, it's you. And very few times we have the trust in somebody that we can share the frustrations and the many questions that we have in regards to life. Can you look in the mirror and say just 4 little words, 4 little phrases? For instance, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Because we tend to fail ourselves all the time. And it's okay. We want to learn so much. Hi, Beaver. Good morning. Ex-Demon Fan 1. I hope you're having a great morning. Lincoln Jim. I wonder where are you guys from? Because I'll tell you what, I have a beautiful morning over here. I almost feel like jumping on the pond and taking a nice long swim. But the water, it's a little bit chilly. So I'll hold that for another time. In the meantime, we can meditate a little bit, just looking at this beautiful countryside. And set a goal for today of just putting aside a little bit of time for us. Put 5 minutes. Do you think you can put 5 minutes aside for you? Put the phone away. Just lay back, lay down on the ground or the grass where you can have that delicious contact with Mother Nature, that magnetism, that energy. Let the sun shine on you, energize you. Breathe. If you were to do this every day for 30 minutes, it does not have to be all at one time. 5 minutes at a time, 10 minutes at a time, or if you choose to the 30 minutes, you would find out that the earth charges you in such a way, your whole body, and you zoom into your spirit in such a way that you would become a total different person. Because up until now, we might have forgotten about the battery that we have within. There is someone so amazing that I want to introduce you to, that will teach you that infinite treasure that you have been guarding, not knowing that it is there. That is you. The potential that you hold, it has been tried to imitate, to build, to be built in blocks and miles in miles and all the money that they could have thought that they needed in hardware, in pieces to duplicate your potential. Nobody has been able to, because consciousness, there is not one alike. There, to interpret a feeling and transfer that into a piece of canvas, it's something that nobody can do. It is like opening another portal to another dimension. You can make two of a kind, similar, but never the same. You see these trees? Have you ever seen a tree fight with another? There is complete peace, and that's where we have the option to go to become peace for ourselves. And only until then, you will know that inside of you lies everything that you ever desire. That you have been looking for love in all the wrong places. When you can love yourself, you've been looking for peace and quiet. You can choose to have that peace and quiet and begin to see that when somebody takes something away from you through a lie, through a story they came up with, they made the attempt to borrow something, and you had that little voice telling you, you're not gonna get that paid. They're not gonna see another day by your side, because they're never coming back. So anytime you lend a helping shoulder, a helping phrase, or allow somebody to borrow something from you, give it as if you're never gonna see that person again. That way, you will not be placing your thoughts and your energy on expecting something back. And you can go and focus on the most important person, then that is you. Every day, focus on you. The trees never borrow anything from any other tree, or demand, or set conditions. There is absolute peace. Mother Nature gives us everything. And we have stopped talking to nature, our ancestors, because if you think that there is a big fat chance that you came from a tribe, I know I did. My grandmother was an Indian, and I did not get a chance to spend much time with her. I wished I could have, but I was so young and I was so busy in so many things that I did not bother to ask her. You see in the movies of Indians having those things, just wrapping up their private parts just barely. You only see walking on the country by the trees, talking to the animals and the trees and all the plants around. There's a reason why they did those movies. Because back then, that's what they did. And what do? We don't even talk to ourselves. We are in such a rush, trying to go through the day. And before you know it, the day, oops, it's gone. What did you manage to do that day? Did you look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh, you look so amazing today. You're beautiful. Wow, you're awesome. That's the kind of talk that we gotta have towards ourselves. Why would you expect it from somebody else when you don't even give it to yourself? You don't think yourself. But I'm leaving you the homework of the book of wisdom, and it's not the Bible. Yes, the Bible has a lot of beautiful things. But search specifically the book of wisdom. The first one that comes along, watch it. And the next one and the next one. There might be a lot of things that we need to be reminded of. I'll be seeing you later. Bye, Beaver.